Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Naruto Shippuden episode 127. Now before we start guys, I have something to say. One of you guys again sent me a belated birthday gift, and this time it was my girl Ariana, known on YouTube as Kissed by Fire. You can frequently see her in the comment section. She's amazing. She paid an artist to kind of do an anime sketch of me, so I'm gonna leave it here. It's dope. I love it. They did 5 versions, kind of like the skin tone. It was lighter and you know the shading, and it was awesome. Okay, I love it. I utterly enjoyed it. Thank you, Ariana. You're such a sweetheart. You really didn't have to. And also shout out to the artists. They're really good, man. I'm gonna leave the link of their Instagram down below in the description so you guys can go and check out their work. Thank you again, Ariana. I really appreciate this, and I really liked it. Okay, I like the present, so thank you. That being said, guys, the last episode was amazing. Okay, before I get into that, I just want to say, I know that for the last few episodes I've been stopping a little too much because there is so much information, guys. I just don't want to miss. Like they say one thing and then immediately they say 5 more things, and I just can't process it. I have to stop and kind of like talk about it because I'll forget, and then you know if I don't talk about it, it's gonna go over my head, and then you guys are gonna be like, you didn't catch that. Okay, so I kind of had to stop a bit more, and I know that a lot of you loves that, but at the same time a lot of you doesn't, so I'm gonna try and keep it casual and not stop that much. So yeah, it all depends on the episode and how epic it is and how much information it gives me. But the last episode, man, it was insane. They really talked about like Naruto's dad and mom, man. Man, the fourth is his dad. So every time he was trying to surpass the fourth, he was actually trying to surpass his dad, man. Jiraiya saying he never had a kid of his own, but if he did, if the fourth was his kid, he would be very proud. And then saying that Naruto's more like a grandchild to him because he trained the fourth. Like that's so amazing, guys. The gap in generations and how they portrayed that scene. Tsunade and Jiraiya talking about everything, Orochimaru, about, you know, everything that's happening. Jiraiya going on a mission. The creators of the show making it look like he's going to his death. Even Tsunade said, I can't lose you too. Send for me via your toad and I'll be right there, man. Like, I'll be there by your side. Anything for you. And he's like, no, you're the Hokage, you need to stay. She's like, anybody can be Hokage. We have Kakashi. We even have Naruto one day, okay? And man, you know, I love how she's willing to like give it all away for Jiraiya. And Jiraiya's like, no, the village needs you, the next generation needs you. At this point, you're the best Hokage there is. And that there's just so much truth in that. And the fact that Jiraiya, in that last episode, them talking, them conversing, the way Jiraiya was talking, he was so wise. He even said it himself. Wisdom is the only thing that makes growing old worth it. He reminded me of Hiruzen so much, the way his composure, the way he talked, and they even zoomed in on Hiruzen's stone statue's face because they're so similar. Okay, the wisdom in Jiraiya, man, they really know how to portray that, and I love it. Okay, I utterly enjoy that. So yeah, I'm gonna be jumping right into this, guys, but before we do, if you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, ring that bell for notifications, guys, follow me on Instagram, join my Discord server, and without further ado, let's jump right into this reaction. Let's go. The bells? The bell training with Kakashi?
I have 2 bells.
Yeah!
And the fact that there are only 2 means
that one of us will lose.
very sharp, Orochimaru.
Hey, if I get a bell, then you go out with me, Tsunade.
Fine, but when you lose, don't
She
bother
said
me anymore,
fine.
all right?
Yeah, all right, let's do this.
I'm sorry, I just gotta point out, seeing my boy Orochimaru again, even though he's a little kid, an innocent kid if I may add, because if you remember Hiruzen remembering him during their battle, he remembered him as a youngster because he was still pure then, you know, he was still innocent and good, and man, this is...
So many chances. Here goes.
And he's making all the mistakes Naruto made. They're so similar, man.
I I told you, I won the bet, so you get tied up and you have to stay away from me.
No, just shut up, stupid fat as a board Tsunade!
What did you just say to me, you little brainy perv?
Now, I'd say that's enough. Tsunade and Orochimaru may go.
Bye.
And he got tied up like Naruto did, man.
You're hopeless, Jiraiya. How can a ninja keep falling into such obvious traps?
Can't help it.
Perhaps you're simply lacking a purpose to give you direction.
Jiraiya sulking.
See, what can we do? Yes, we can try that. That just may work.
What? What is it?
What?
Don't get too excited. Just watch this.
What? Is he gonna...
Summoning
He's gonna
jutsu.
summon, yeah. Because when I saw the blood, I was...
Whoa, cool!
The
It's
Monkey
summoning
King!
jutsu. It's simple, really. You make a contract in blood with an animal, and then you can summon that animal at any given time using the transportation technique.
I want to make a contract with that one too, right now!
Sorry, but that you can't do. In the
Why
same
not?
way that every man is destined to a different fate, so too is the animal to whom he is entwined.
So what animal am I entwined with?
Before you can make such a contract, you need to become more adept at infusing chakra and making signs.
What? Come on, are you kidding me? More training?
You will always find the answer to any problem within your training.
Within your
Jiraiya
training,
had found
that's
a
right.
purpose, and from that day on, he began taking his training seriously. However,
So wait a minute, so this is how it all started. Jiraiya becoming more serious about him, training so he can get a contract with the Toads. I mean, at this point he probably didn't know that it was gonna be with the Toads. But this is cool to see, man. And the fact that he wanted Monkey King as his summoning, I thought of that the first time I saw him, like in the battle. I was like, I want that. That guy is cool, man. The king, like, I mean, I didn't like the fact that he turned into a pole. Like, I mean, it did resemble Goku's, power pole, but at the same time, come on, a pole? Come on, they could have made him do so many amazing things, and his ability was turning into a pole. But the way he looked in his original state, like when he summoned him here, was so cool to me. Just like my reaction was just like Jiraiya's. But Hiruzen said something interesting, like, no, you can't choose this one. You need to choose your own. And so Sasuke was destined to have the same summoning as Orochimaru, because that's how he made it sound like. Because Sasuke has, you guys told me that Sasuke has the same snake summoning as Orochimaru. It's not because he absorbed Orochimaru, it's because he has a contract with the snakes as well. So, I'm kind of drowsy there, somebody explained, but,
Use more chakra. Study up
this
on
is
making
dope.
signs.
We're seeing Jiraiya's training,
must
man.
master the transportation technique, or else. Oh, come on! Will I ever be ready to make a contract? Why do I put myself through all this rough training anyway?
If I were to have a boyfriend, I'd choose Orochimaru over a brainy perv like you.
Woo! So,
The answer is
Tsunade
simple.
was his...
I just have to become the ultimate ninja, and then I'll sweep Tsunade off her feet. Now that I know what I need to do, there's no time to waste!
Tsunade was his motivation?
well, look at that.
He really did mean what he said in the last episode. I really ought to thank you, Tsunade, for all the rejection you gave me, because that's what made this boy stronger, man. Amazing.
He's discovered his purpose for becoming a ninja.
And not just Tsunade. I'm gonna get all the pretty girls. Let's see, concentrate my chakra.
He was a player from the
Boy,
beginning.
bird, monkey, sheep.
No, wait! There's no telling what will happen if you use the transportation technique without making a contract!
What?
And go!
Okay, this is gonna be something... What? 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 No way!
Where am I?
No way! Did you see the stones, like the stone statues of frogs, of toads? Are they actually answering my filler arc question? Where do the toads come from? Is this the froggy world? Oh man, so many resemblances to the OG Dragon Ball, like the universe, like Grand Kai's planet and all that. Like look at the clouds and him appearing. Man, this is so good. Is this Gamabunta?
Wait! Hold it right there!
What?
I, the great Master Jiraiya, will fight!
What is going on, man? Damn, he really threw that snake.
Ha! Now that's the way you do it.
Gamabunta's small here.
Child,
Are you seriously a talking toad?
to think that a human would come to Mount Miyoboku, I never thought I'd see it.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, this is Gamabunta when he was younger and he still sounds so cool, man. He had that voice all along, like, and the way Jiraiya reacted, he was like, are you really a talking toad? Like, I love this, man. I love this. I think they mentioned
Human would come to Mount Miyoboku.
Mount Miyoboku? He's calling this place that. So, Mount, is it like a mountain? And a human child. He called him a human child.
Master Fukasaku is a human child.
Fukasaku?
So I see. You have arrived at last.
You say that as though you were expecting me to show up all along.
That's because we knew you were coming. The great elder predicted this very happenstance.
One
What?
day a human child will stumble into Mount Miyoboku, and I will give that child the power of the toad as well as the prophecy. And that is the very essence of the dream which I have dreamt for myself. My very own prophecy.
But wait, if I'm that human child, then what does the prophecy say about me?
Well, I'm afraid.
So, a human child will one day appear here and he will give him the Toad contract and a prophecy? Like, what? We're getting like, what? Okay, so many new characters, man.
I don't know.
What? You don't know?
You must stay here and train, and wait for the great Lord Elder's prophecy.
Wait, hold on! I
What?
made up my mind to become strong so that I'd be popular with the girls, not so I'll be popular with frogs!
There's no point in complaining. Your destiny's your destiny, and that is that.
My destiny?
Yes. You did manage to come to Mount Miyoboku, after all. That is proof enough that you are indeed the chosen one that the great Lord Elder spoke of.
The chosen one, huh? I like the sound of that. Training here and becoming strong? That's pretty tempting too.
You see, he found yet another motivation, okay? This is even more tempting and sounds even more amazing than him, like, impressing Tsunade. So he found motivation in different places. So the great elder Toad, whatever he called him, he prophesied that Jiraiya will appear here. And the way he appeared, so the way he came here is he did a summoning jutsu, like the signs, but he didn't have a contract, so there's no telling what's gonna happen if you do that. And in this case, he went to them. That's interesting. And seeing Gamabunta so small, man, I love it.
From that day
And
forward, Jiraiya divided his time between Mount Miyoboku, the village of toads, and the Hidden Leaf village. He spent the days of his youth learning ninjutsu and training to become a sage.
Yeah, Toad Sage. So he went there and here to train? Toads trained this boy? They raised this boy? Who are Jiraiya's parents? Honestly, because, you know, Toads raised them. So, man, that's how Jiraiya... And is it just me, or does Hiruzen narrating this whole thing? It's epic. Like, it's epic. I love it. It's like the equivalent of Morgan Freeman in real life. Like, him narrating, like, Shawshank Redemption and stuff. Like this, every time Hiruzen speaks, like narrates, I feel so at peace. Like his voice is soothing.
However,
It's made
it
for
was
this.
nowhere near as simple as Jiraiya had thought it would be when he first started.
Man, this gives me so much. It gives me such Dragon Ball vibes, man. The other world, Green Kai's planet, him training, the narration. I love it, man. I really. This makes me feel nostalgic, man. And he finally did the contract. Like Naruto, you know, with Gamabunta. Ooh, he grew up a bit.
I've gotten stronger since coming here, but Tsunade is as cold as ever. Well, not just
Oh.
that. If I was destined to be the chosen one, should my purpose be merely to impress girls? Is that
True.
really the only reason that I'm trying to become strong?
Jiraiya! Jiraiya!
He's starting to mature, man. He's starting to, you know, become wiser. I love this. We're seeing Jiraiya's progress. We're seeing his character development. I didn't even know that I needed this so badly, but now that I'm watching it, man, this is everything.
The great Lord Elder has summoned you, Jiraiya.
What? The Great Lord Elder did?
The guy with the
You must
prophecy?
hurry. He has seen your prophecy at last.
What? Are you serious, Bunta?
Wait, the Toad's prophecy was that he's gonna give this chosen child his prophecy. So this is the moment he finally envisioned it? I thought he already knew what it was. Okay, so
You summoned me?
Oh, how nice. So you finally come. I'm glad. But, who are you again?
No, this is Jiraiya. Jiraiya. He's the human child.
Jiraiya!
Yes, of course, I remember it all now.
There's another
My,
Toad
my,
here.
You sure have grown.
You're the one who summoned them here in the first place, you great senile geezer!
How dare you? You mustn't refer to the great Lord Elder as a senile geezer.
Senile geezer?
Have some more respect,
And
would
did
ya?
he call her
No,
Ma?
now, let's not fight. Spouses must do their best to get along.
I thought that Toad was his mother, and then this guy says spouses, so those two Toads are like a couple, a thing?
Oh, and by the way, who are you again?
Are you kidding me?
He's dreamt of you, Jiraiya boy. And as you are no doubt aware, his dream was not just a dream. It was a prophecy of the future, which he will now tell you.
Damn.
So listen carefully.
Yes, sir.
I shall now tell you. I will relate my dream. You, who are singularly pervy, should become a great ninja.
Singularly
Once you
pervy.
do, you shall acquire an apprentice of your very own.
Pervy? Oh, I can't believe he remembers that of all things.
That apprentice will become a ninja who will bring about a great change in the ninja world. That is what I foresaw in my dream.
Wait a minute, is he talking about the fourth Hokage? Because he was his apprentice, right? Or is he talking about Naruto? Because since like this show is Naruto, so I'm assuming it's Naruto, but at the same time it can be construed as Minato, I believe he's called. Yeah, I'm still working on the names, okay? Don't bash me. But
What kind of
interesting.
great change?
Either great stability or great destruction, the likes of which this world has never seen.
Whoa.
But which of these two I cannot say.
So it's either one or the other. What does that mean exactly?
You will be the one to guide this revolutionary change, and eventually there will come a day when you will be forced to make a critical selection.
To make a selection?
Yes, and whatever choice you end up making, it will direct the way that this great change is going to go.
So the way I got this was that Jiraiya. Okay, so it's probably Naruto since Minato, I think he's dead, right? So he didn't do. I mean, he was great, he was amazing, but yeah, I think it's Naruto. So he said bring about great destruction or peace or whatever he said. So either Naruto's gonna, because of the beast, go rampaging and destroying everything, and somebody's gonna have to put him down, or he's gonna bring about something great in the world. And the way Jiraiya influences him is gonna influence the outcome of this prophecy. So man, that's a lot of burden on Jiraiya's shoulders.
What must I do in order to make the correct choice?
In my dream, I see you traveling around the world writing books.
Writing books? But what for?
That's
I
why.
do not know, but perhaps it means you shall travel widely, seeing all things in this universe.
But Great Lord Elder, have any of your prophecies ever not come to pass?
That, yeah. Please don't tell me.
No, never.
Okay, for a moment there, I thought he died. In that very second, I thought he died, and he never got to tell him that part. But no, he said never. So all of his prophecies came to be. So this is a lot, man. This is a lot to take in, honestly, when you think about it. So wow, that's why he chose to travel the world, didn't want to be pinned down by the Hokage seat. He was living his life according to the prophecy, man. He even wrote books and novels. But this, though, with being able to remember saying you who is singularly pervy. Come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. This is great stuff. This is great stuff.
So you're going to start traveling, is that right?
Yep. At this point in my life, I just can't be a guide to a revolutionary. And I certainly don't know how to make the right choice in my prophecy.
Oh,
I think what I need now is time to see more of the world and meet different people.
I see.
So, as foreseen in the Great
I
Lord Elder's
see.
dream, I'll journey throughout the world and maybe write a book too. It seems that that's my destiny.
While Jiraiya journeyed and searched for the meaning behind the Great Lord Elder's dream, the state of the world grew steadily more chaotic. The peace that existed between the 5 great nations grew fragile. Aggression between the lands escalated greatly, and within each land's borders,
That's how the war
internal
started.
strife increased as well. And everywhere, people began to suffer great hardships.
Young man, may I ask where you're traveling? I'm searching for my destiny. Oh, really? I journey from land to land,
That's
as I
deep.
was foretold in a dream.
Oh my, what's wrong?
Here, have one. It's milk candy.
That's a puppet!
It's just a puppet.
This child tells me destiny isn't something that you search for. Destiny is something you latch onto when it appears. An age of war is coming. My mechanical skills are useless in times of peace, but some lord may pay a high price for my services in battle.
So he's a shinobi too. He's chosen to ride the wave toward the age of destruction. That will only hasten it.
He's chosen to ride a wave towards destruction. That will only hasten it. Man, this show is getting so deep, man. I'm loving it. I am loving it. I'm utterly enjoying it, man. Come on, how can you not appreciate such great writing? And that guy, man, he seemed wise the way he said, you do not search for destiny. Destiny is something you cling on to when it happens. So Jiraiya really, he scouted the earth searching for answers, trying to become more mature so he would know what to do when that time inevitably comes. Like this puppeteer said, it's something you cling to when it happens. And Jiraiya is preparing for that moment, and he's following all the steps from the prophecy of that toad. That is so deep, man. I love it. And the way, like, Jiraiya's battling between, like, he's not on the side of war, man. He's searching for answers. He kind of, like, the way he said it, like, this guy already chose his side. I'm not ready. I'm not there yet. I need more answers. That's why he he travels from land to land while the waters stir up, meaning the villages and their man.
Come on, let's do something fun, please.
Now that's a
What's
baddie.
that you're writing anyway?
Just scribblings for now. Basically, it says that riding on the wave of the times can never bring about the revolutionary change that we need to achieve peace.
You know, if you really want to change something, change me.
I suppose you're right. That does sound like a lot more fun.
Tempting.
How can fate be so cruel? I've worked hard to better my land with what little knowledge I have, all for the sake of my clan, and yet...
So this guy's dissatisfied with the way the world is going too.
Oh.
Here, pal, have a drink on me. You know, I've been searching for my destiny too, but it's been proving quite elusive.
It's useless to search for that. My people simply don't stand a chance against the shinobi villages of the great nations.
Oh, is that all this guy can do? Complain?
You're wrong, you know. I am a teacher in a village, and what I do there is show the children just how they can fight back when they find themselves facing a harsh fate. So what? Education can stop a war? Enough of your useless lecture!
Who?
Huh?
Yeah, that guy looked like a shinobi.
Is he a shinobi too?
Yeah.
No, it can't stop a war. But perhaps at the least I can teach the children new skills that will enable them to make better choices.
Let me ask you, just what are those choices then?
Life or death, of course. Those are the choices. The only lesson that I'm truly capable of teaching them is how to survive.
That's not good enough. I must find the revolutionary who can bring peace to the world, and then make the choice that will get him there.
He's gathering, he's gathering all the information, all the knowledge. He wants to see, to hear, to hear it all from all different angles. You know, the problems of the people. You know, this guy is also unsatisfied by the system, and this guy might have a solution, but it's not good enough. He's just contemplating life, their life. So he wants to crack the code so that when that pupil of his comes, he'll be able to tell him. He'll be able to guide that pupil, okay? He'll be able to know what to say to him to put him on the right path. I love this so much, man. The way he gathers intel, the way he soaks up information from all over the place, no matter where he is, no matter who he talks to. That's amazing. And that drunk guy really wanted to attack this dude for no reason. Like, he was drunk as... I love this. I love this. Seeing Jiraiya travel all over.
To bring destruction on this world, or to bring about a peace unlike any we've known. It all depends on the commitment of each person.
Could he be the one? Hey, you up there! You just might be the person I've been looking for.
Oh, really?
Tell me, how would you bring peace to this world?
This world is careening toward an age of war, strife, and sadness. Nothing can stop it.
You just said it depends on people's commitment. So how do we go about changing these people's destinies then?
Damn, this is getting
All
really
we can
deep.
do is pray and have faith. That's all any man can do in a world like this one.
Not good enough.
This man isn't the one either.
Yeah, so he's searching for answers all the while searching for the one that he must guide. Why was he chilling in a rock? Is what I want to ask.
This was just an ordinary village. Why would a shinobi do this?
Well, okay, somebody's attacking him. Substitution. Good one, Jiraiya. Okay, so this...
That shuriken jutsu. You're from the Fuma, aren't you? Why are you attacking villagers living in peace?
You're a shinobi too.
I'm journeying in search of one who will become my apprentice.
Why waste time on something so tedious? The balance of power between the lands is teetering, and we're standing on the verge of a great war. That village was destroyed because of a tip that shinobi had infiltrated it.
All that because of a mere tip?
It's destroy or be destroyed. In this world, you hesitate and you die.
Destroy or be destroyed. You hesitate or you die. This guy is one-sided, man. And Jiraiya's searching
You're
for an
pretty
answer.
good. You know that?
If you're a shinobi too, then I cannot let you live. Look, just give up now. This is our fate. The fate of shinobi.
Can I say something?
I don't want to hear it. Just die!
Give up, huh?
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
About that.
Did he slash him? Yeah, he slashed him.
Even if you do take me down, another assassin will attack the village. As long as we're cursed to live in this world of the shinobi, there can be no peace.
The great Lord Elder's prophecy said that I'm destined to train the revolutionary who could at last bring peace to this troubled world. But in all my travels, I haven't even come close to finding this apprentice.
Even
Damn.
at that early stage, battles were inevitably being fought between the lands. Jiraiya was forced to put his journeys on hold and return to the Hidden Leaf Village to do his part alongside the other shinobi.
Like he always does. This is when her brother died, man. Yeah, we saw this scene multiple times.
Tsunade,
The
we are
necklace.
at war.
Yeah.
To erase the sadness from the world of the shinobi, I must find the revolutionary from the prophecy. I must choose the one who could bring peace to all of us.
See the burden on his
The
shoulders.
flames of war that have consumed so many throughout history finally drew in Jiraiya and his comrades. The conflict that they entered would one day be called the Third Great Ninja War.
The
And
third.
afterward, thanks to their exploits, Jiraiya and his compatriots would come to be known as the legendary Sannin.
Oh my god! So many information again, guys! So they embarked on a journey here that ended up being the third great shinobi war. And after the war, they started being known as the legendary Sannin. Because man, this is so amazing the way they did this. Because now I finally understand why Jiraiya constantly comes into the village and then disappears, goes on a journey. He's still trying to find that pupil, man. Man, I'm sorry, but I see it as the pupil being Naruto, because the show is Naruto, but yeah, every time he leaves, he goes in search of peace, in search of that one who will bring about peace, the revolutionary. Is that how I'm supposed to interpret this? Because every time we see Jiraiya, he goes away again. But I love the fact that he returned eventually back to the village because he needed to do his part, like he always does. He returns to do the difficult missions, okay? And then after he does them, he goes out again into the world, searching for answers and for peace. What he said, man, I need to find that revolutionary pupil who would bring about peace to this wretched world, man. All the while watching Tsunade cry because she lost her brother. The brutality. They really showed the brutality of this world. People complaining. They have different complaints, of course. And all the new characters we saw, he met along his journey. That guy he was drinking tea or sake with, he was drunk, so probably sake. That other dude that attacked him, he was like kill or be killed, survive or die, and it seems like Jiraiya is searching for something deeper. He's searching for an answer, a way to peace that doesn't breed more conflict. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. They really showed how deep Jiraiya's character is here. He's not all goofy, He is goofy, of course, and I love him for it. But this side of him, this wise side, this wisdom comes with age side. Amazing. It all came from the prophecy. He lived his entire life according to that prophecy, trying to bring about peace, trying to influence, to find that one pupil that he could influence in the right direction. I love this, man. I really love this, and I hope we get more episodes like this, because this is amazing. This is amazing, guys. Anyway, that's all I have for you today, guys. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. One episode today as well, but tomorrow I'm hoping to give you two, guys. I'm sorry, bear with me. See ya.